Hey guys, it's Chris. I wanted to tell you you only have 4 more days, guys, to enter the vendor sponsored giveaway over here. So please click. In fact, the vendor sponsored giveaway is from the owner that I am doing this haul from today. It is from Jack B Nimble Candles. The owner is Paul BRUSCHI, and I love this man to death. And he had a bunch of samplers. So he starts out, he gives you candle cares and tips, melter tips, all this kind of stuff, you know, with his product, which I really love. I keep a copy of this in my what you call it, in my bin of his. So it says, okay, so just an FYI, and I like this little FYI. Um, um, our formulation of our melts is a softer consistency than other brands. Most often, the wax will not come out in a single block, which is true. This is perfectly fine, and the performance of our wax melts is not affected. If you have trouble getting your wax out of the container, simply take a spoon and scoop it out. Our wax melts work best in 24 or 18 watt warmers. So he puts that, which is always cool, you know, for people who aren't sure what, you know, who are new to the wax community or just aren't really sure. That's why I like to keep this kind of stuff in my box with my stash. So my Jack B Nimble stash does have one of these in here. So I know, okay, I like my 18 watt warmer, so it's awesome. But it says it works best in 24 watt or 18 watt warmers. You could, of course, you know, it's up to you. You can try and test, you know, the Glade warmer and all that other kind of warmers you have out there. But if you're like me and you don't like to waste wax, I find this good as a note because people are always posting on the boards, what should I melt, you know, such and such in, what should I melt such and such in. So he had a bunch of samplers, and I love this because he puts the sampler together here and he gives you the list in the scent descriptions because I am really super OCD when it comes to scent descriptions. So I ended up getting 4 samplers from him. I got the Earthy sampler, which I just love, 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 love. I love Earthy. I got the coffee sampler, which, you know, again, you guys know I love, 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 love. I believe I had gotten some coffees from him before. Some of them I really loved. Some of them kind of had that caca coffee. So I'm really excited to see how these are. There was a bread sampler, which I love bread scents. And then a tea sampler. So, and I love tea scents. I like iced tea scents the most, but I just love tea scents. So those are the 4 samplers that I received. So I will be reading the scent descriptions off of these lists. So let's see here. What do we have in here? So I got a little card. And I know his handwriting by now. That's how often I've ordered from him, with a cute little sticker that's holding the thing down on the back. I love handwritten notes. Love them. Notes of any kind. Cards. I keep them all in a shoebox. So I don't know. Maybe that's weird, but that's just me. But anyway, so a little bit of, again, guys, you guys have 4 days to enter his giveaway. He's being super generous. He's doing a large flat rate box. He's offering to international as long as the international people pay shipping. For US vendors, the shipping is going to be free. But just click here. You can get all the details on the giveaway. 4 more days, guys. This is not running a whole month. So please, 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 please enter. We have quite a few entries already. I think we have like 90. But if you have not gotten in on it, please do. So this is going to be a haul cold sniff review. He does use soy wax, so he does suggest that let me see. So I'll just tell you a little about the wax tarts, melts, and potpourri because I don't burn, so the candles don't apply to me. It says they're so easy, no wick to worry about. Simply place a tart or melt in the bowl of your potpourri or oil burner. Place a tea light underneath, or if your melter is electric, plug it in and turn it on. Good to know. Thanks, Paul. Turn it on. That's the most important part right there. Well, actually, plug it in, I guess, would be the most important part. 'Cause you can't turn it on if you don't plug it in, right? and enjoy. Our soy melt should have scents that last approximately 6 to 8 hours for every 2 ounces of wax. To me, that is really, really good. 6 to 8 hours to me is, I mean, if it throws longer, that's awesome. That's a bonus. 6 to 8 hours to me is a good tart. Depending on the scent of the melt. So obviously, if it's a lighter scent, it might not throw as long or, as strong as in long, whatever. That goes with the fragrance oil, kind of goes without saying, if you're going to melt something really soft, then, a soft scent, then, don't expect an in-your-face throw. If you want to switch scents or done with that wax, that melt tart, simply allow it to cool, and then you can either pop it in the freezer for a few moments, which few moments is kind of vague. So I usually put them in my freezer for about 10 minutes. I find that kind of works good, 10 to 15 minutes, and then they pop right out, except for my Glade warmer. Glade warmers are a little harder because of the ridges that they have in the bowl. I don't know. I find them harder to pop out, but what I usually do is take a big fork, like with the, I don't even know what you call them, those forky thingies that you stick in your meat, the 2-prong fork thingies, and I usually kind of just smash mine up a little bit and take it out piece by piece, and with the Glade warmer, and I find that works good. All other warmers tend to I take a little a butter knife and just pop them right out, and it works well. Or relight, turn on your melter for a few minutes to get the bottom liquefied, and then you can kind of slide it out. So you can do that also. Or you can just do the dump method, which is just dump it in your garbage while it's still warm, and then clean it out. Also, some wax tarts like soy need to cure before you start melting them, and that is in bold. When you see that, it's in bold, guys. So if you get something from Paul and he pours all his stuff, for the most part, he pours them all fresh, I believe. And the samplers, maybe some RTS. Like, he doesn't do, I don't think he does custom. I don't know. I should know this by now because I've been such a avid Jack B Nimble buyer. Why I don't know that right now? I don't know. But most of the time, 5 days is enough to cure a natural wax tart before use. Me, I cure my stuff for a month. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's paraffin. I don't care if it's soy. And the reason for that is because I have way too much wax. I have way too much, and I still order. So, that's what you call a wax addict. And says if you are like me and have lots of tarts, it's best to store them in a cool, dark place because natural or artificial light can cause the tart to lose its scent faster than normal. So, and that is a good FYI for people. So anyway, that is a little bit about wax melts and potpourri. Again, there's more about jar candles and general tips for all candles, but I don't do candles, so that doesn't apply. Okay, so but there will be a candle or candles, I'm not sure which, in the giveaway. So you're definitely, we will, I'm 100% positive. No, I'm 99.9% positive you will get one of those candle cares when you win this giveaway. So anyway, so this says, Dear Christine, thank you so much for your order. I hope you enjoy the samples. I will say that some of the scents were inspired by watching your videos. Paul, see, I love this man. I love this man. I need to call him when I have time to just sit and chat for hours because I promised him a phone call the other day and then things got busy and then I ended up back in the ER, you guys, and I'm so frustrated with my doctor. I just want to wring her neck, and I'm still waiting on hormones to stop all this bleeding stuff, and it's not working, and she's not getting back to me. Not that it's not working. She's not getting back to me, so I'm not on them. So I have a couple D-stashes that need to go out. I apologize to you two wonderful ladies, and I will make it up to you. I swear these D-stashes will be amazing. There's so much going on here right now, and I lost somebody the other day, and the wake is today, and I just really couldn't bring myself to go. I'm too heartbroken. I couldn't do it, and I don't know. There's a lot going on. But anyway, enough about me. So, that's so sweet. A lot of the scents, some of the scents were inspired by watching your videos. That's so sweet. I hope you're feeling better and I'm sending good vibes your way. Thank you for partnering up on my giveaway. I'm so excited and can't wait for the winner to see all the goodies. I know it's going to be a good one. You guys, enter, 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 enter up there. I always point to the wrong side, so you guys know when I'm pointing over here, I mean over here. But you guys will see it in the video. Thanks again and happy melting, Paul. So, this is his, I will post his information below, but this is his business card. Super cute. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. I love Georgia. That's where the Vampire Diaries is filmed. I told him I have to go out there and sleep on his floor. And he's going to have to show me all the sites because I love all the architecture and all the history and all that kind of stuff. We have to do some cemetery tours, all that kind of stuff. But he's on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. He does soap cutting videos because he also has amazing soaps. Oh my God, he's just got so much stuff going on and I just love him to death. And then he wrote on the back of this, what did he say? P.S. I threw in some extras that I thought you would love. They are already cured and ready to melt. He's so sweet. So sweet. Love him. So this is my cute little card from Paul. I love you, Paul. I really do. Mwah. Okay, so I don't normally do clamshells, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. These are, I think, were the extras were the clamshells because I think these samplers were the what you call it? The samplers were the scent shots, but he gave me some clamshells. I don't do clamshells. His is all white wax, and I kind of like this because he is 100% soy. So you do get frosting, which is a normal occurrence with soy, where it looks, you can't really see it in white wax, which I think is awesome for people who have 100% soy. Do white wax so you don't have to worry about the frosting because, you know, then people don't really notice it. It's a good idea. So this is in vanilla hazelnut coffee. And I don't believe this was in the sampler, but I love anything hazelnut. And I think I have ordered this already, or maybe this is a new one. I did order a bunch of clamshells in coffee sets. Okay, now I like this. I like this. It has a little bit of the Kaka coffee smell to it. I'm not gonna lie. And you know what's funny? I call it Kaka coffee, you guys. I'm super, super, duper, duper picky about my coffee. So please, if the coffee cold snap reviews sound very negative, please, 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 please don't like hesitate that, you know, don't let that hesitate you from ordering or trying your own sampler because they were only $18. They were really nicely priced. Because a lot of times I say Kaka coffee and I will destash them or I will send them on in round robins and people will get them and go, oh my God, I loved it. There's just a weird, I don't know what it is. Some coffee scents to me smell very artificial. They smell acidic. They smell metallic-y. They smell like, you know, you have a little smidge on the bottom of your coffee carafe and it's been sitting on the burner for ages. It's just me. You know what I mean? Like when I want to smell coffee, I want to smell like you just open the bag and put your nose in it. Like I know what my nose wants to smell. And some of these scents just aren't it. And this is one of them. Now, I do smell hazelnut, which I really like. And I do smell the vanilla, which I really like. The coffee part of it does kind of smell like that Kaka coffee. But, again, I mean, and these are 3 ounce. And this is what I love to, this is another thing, and I know it sounds like dorky, whatever, with Paul's stuff, is that, oh, he's putting the scent descriptions on the label. Hello! Up in your game, Paul! Amazing. A mouth-watering blend of toasted hazelnuts, dark roast coffee beans, and creamy vanilla. So this is, and what I love about his stuff is see how the label is color coordinated with the scent? Like it's coffee, so it's like light brown and dark brown. I love how he does that. Like maybe it's dorky, I don't know, but anyway, I love it. So again, I'm gonna smell this again. I like this. I like it. It's not that I don't like it. It's just not that coffee that I'm looking for. And him and I are going to talk one day. We're going to talk one day and we're going to figure it out because he will get that fresh brewed kind of coffee down. I know he will. So I'm not worried about it. We'll talk about it. Okay, this is a 3 ouncer in Patchouli Passion. I love patchouli. This is probably in the earthy scents. This one does not have a scent description on the bottom. I really like that scent description on the bottom, Paul. Um, the only thing that I would say too is what I would love from you is I'm probably asking way too much. Oh my God. But Paul watches all my videos, but I'm probably asking way too much. But I love the scent description like that was on here. And I know maybe that's like throwing a lot on a label, but also if you could stick somewhere, like maybe in the corner or something like that, a pour date or cure date, whatever. I personally like cure dates, but that's just me. Because then I can just look at it and go, okay, it's cured. And then I can decide if I want to cure it more or not. But I love this. I love that you have the scent description on the thing. Like, hello, that is amazing. This one does not have one. Not sure why, but it doesn't also, and it doesn't have, like I said, like a cure date, a pour date, or something to that effect. I really like that. I would like that, Paul. So anyway, this is an amazing idea. Like, hello, I can just look at it and I know what it is. I don't have to look it up. Like, amazing. Love it. Okay. So, Patchouli Passion. He knows I love patchouli. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is good. You know what this smells like? And I don't have a scent description for this. I may have it in the sampler. He may have just given me like the sampler and then like bigger stuff. This smells like a fruity patchouli. You guys, okay. You non-patchouli lovers, I really believe. Okay, I'm gonna look at the earthy sampler. Patchouli Passion. Yes, I was right. Okay, crushed patchouli leaves, sandalwood, agave nectar, orange blossoms with a hint of neroli. So the agave is nice and sweet. Orange blossoms are nice and sweet. That's a nice sweet patchouli. It is. This is a really nice sweet patchouli. I am convinced, you guys, that you can mix anything with patchouli. Really, seriously, can. Oh my God, it's so good. You can mix botanical with patchouli. You can mix green with patchouli. You can mix a laundry scent with patchouli if you choose. Chocolate with patchouli. Because I've done it from other vendors in Lowe's. Grapefruit and patchouli. You know, fruity patchouli. I just love it, love it, love it. And it kind of takes down that, for people who don't like that pungent patchouli, which I of course love, but for people who don't like that pungent patchouli, um, it kind of takes down that. Hold on, let me move this for a second. Okay. Because I'm not having a really good hair day today. So for people who don't like that pungent patchouli, I mean, it really softens the patchouli, but it still gives you that kind of earthy scent, which I really, really, I love, I love, I love, I love, I love. Okay, so next is, he knows me. Like I said, he watches my videos. So this is what I'm going to tell you. Okay, so here's another label. This is perfect. Perfect label. But see how he has orange and red, or it's actually orange. Yeah, like orange and red. It's grapefruit and mangosteen, so it matches the scent description. But like I said, like maybe on the bottom squeeze, or over here squeeze pour date or cure date. Like I said, I prefer cure date just because then people don't have to go, okay, the pour date was this, and he wants us to cure it this long, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so on this date it'll be cured. I'd rather just have a cure date so I know it's good to go. Then if I decide to store it and cure it longer, that's fine too. But so grapefruit and mangosteen, a true-to-life blend of ripe, tangy grapefruit and mangosteen, an exotic fruit that is citrusy and sweet with a hint of peach. This is my all-time favorite scent, you guys. Like, I think this is like surpassing right now my chocolates and my coffees. It really is. Grapefruit mangosteen was like the first ever non-commercial. His clamshells are a little, which is good. They're a little hard to open. But see, his pores are like all the way to the top. So, oh my God, it's just so citrusy but sweet and awesome and lovely. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And he said these ones are ready to go, so I'm assuming he's meaning these right here. But what I was going to say, oh, the other thing I was going to say about the white wax, I really like it, you guys. I know a lot of you are like, oh, colors, ooh, sprinkles, ooh, whatever. You know what? You're not going to get that with Paul's stuff. It's just, I mean, if you want like the fancy, go for his soaps because he has some really cool soaps going on. Like, you know, they're beautiful, gorgeous works of art. But if you just like simple like me, because you're just going to pop it in your warmer, Jack B. Nimble is like the way to go. And the thing about it is too is like I was saying with the frosting. If you guys don't know what frosting is a normal process that happens with soy wax. And what it is if I had a colored tart, I would show you, but the colored tart will start to kind of turn white and look a little like chalky. That is soy, that is frosting. It's a natural process. I know there are additives that you can add into your wax to slow down that effect. You're never going to totally get rid of it with 100% soy. That's why I think using white is ingenious, because when a tart or whatever frosts, it turns white-ish, you know, in areas. So you use white wax, like, hello, you don't add colors, you don't notice it as much. I mean, if at all. It's amazing. Grapefruit mangosteen, one of my all-time favorites. Thank you very much, darling. Okay, so now we're going to get into the samplers. Now, I kind of hope they're all together here, so I'm not going from sheet to sheet to sheet. Okay, so this is a coffee one. Oh, let me get out the coffee sheet. Okay, so I'm going to put my thing here. Oops, that's not working. Okay, I'm going to put my thing here. Okay, so this is caramel macchiato or caramel, however you prefer to say it. And this is, let me see, caramel macchiato, creamy vanilla, freshly steamed milk with an intense hit of espresso and a finishing of buttery caramel drizzle. Now, I say caramel. Sometimes you may catch me. But see, his pours, too, are, like, really, they're really good. And he uses the dark cups and lids, which is really good because I know these lids are number 5 pp. The only thing with his stuff is I am so super anal that you see those indents. Okay, now nobody can touch my Jack B. Nimble wax because I have to put the cap back on right where the indents are so I don't have indents all over the wax. This smells really, really good. This is a nice coffee scent with caramel. I'm not going to say I smell the freshly steamed milk. I can smell the vanilla. And I can smell the caramel. And I can smell the coffee. Now, these mixes, these coffee mixes, are not going to be in-your-face coffee smells. They're not going to be like, holy crap, coffee, and then I smell these other things. I kind of wish they were, but they're just not. That's not how it works. And then he puts the pour date on the bottom. So January 30th. I will cure this for, you know, another... I think he usually says 2 weeks. Normally, it used to be 2 weeks, so I don't know. But I will cure this till the 30th of February, just because that's me. But then he has his little caution sticker on the bottom. But these are... Why did I just smell the bottom of that? I don't know. This is a really nice, really, really nice smell. I like it. But these dart lids are really the way to go, guys. Seriously, these dart cups and lids are, you know, they're fantastic. Okay, so next is peppermint mocha latte. And you have the red for the peppermint and the brown for the mocha. Like, cool. And this is a seasonal favorite full of minty, chocolatey joy. Notes of espresso, milk, mocha sauce, and peppermint with whipped cream and curls of dark chocolate. Now, I know a lot of these descriptions are, well, he blended these himself, so. Now, this is nice. I don't usually, and he has these so filled, like a lot of times, I always get messy with his wax. A lot of times with his stuff, hi, Donde.
Hey.
Like, I'm not a mint person, but this smells really, really nice. This is definitely mint and chocolate. I don't know if I so much get the espresso, but either way, it's still a really good scent. Sometimes these lids are hard to put back on because they are so full. Okay, so the next one is maple espresso. Now, this sounds really interesting. So we have maple espresso. This is a very robust espresso, lightened up with super sweet Vermont maple sugar. Okay, this one, I'm gonna let cure more. This one smells funny to me. Like it's not supposed to smell like Vermont maple syrup. It's supposed to smell like Vermont maple sugar. This one kind of smells weird. I can't even put my nose on it as to exactly what it smells like. It just smells a little off to me. I'm not really sure. Okay, so the next one is, and there's not much coffee, but the next one is orange chiffon cappuccino. And this one sounds awesome. Orange chiffon cappuccino is this scrumptious and tempting fragrance is a tantalizing blend of orange peels, sweet buttercream icing, which is not my favorite, and sweet creamy coffee blend. Now, this is really interesting, you guys. This is really, really interesting blend. I like this a lot. I can definitely smell the orange, and I can smell the coffee. Oh my God. This is really good. I like this. This is so interesting. Oh my God. This is one of my favorites so far. This orange cappuccino, chiffon cappuccino. This is one of my favorites. It's very, very interesting. I really like it. And I'm looking at his lids. Oh, he also put tape. Oh my God, Paul. I was wondering, I'm like, why is this so smooth? He also put packing tape on the top of his lid, but not where you can notice it. But I'm like looking at this, and I'm like, this is all smooth. Like, what is it? There's tape on here, like so the lid, the label is taped, but then there's also packing tape. But he did it so neatly and discreetly that I didn't even know that. I thought he had a new label. I'm like, how'd you get your label underneath your lid, Paul? I don't get it. Like, okay, whatever. That's just. Let me see, honey. Let me see what this one is. Maybe I should stay over here. Okay, here is fresh brewed coffee. Now this one I want to love. I think I've smelled this before. I've smelled this from so many different vendors, and I don't like it, and it drives me nuts because it's that caca coffee. I can't wait. I can't wait to just find a fresh brewed coffee that smells just like coffee. You know what I'm finding is that I'm having a lot of luck with the Starbucks type. So Paul, just an FYI, and not even calling it Starbucks type, just call it fresh brewed coffee. If that be the case, and use the Starbucks type oil as your blender for your other stuff. I find it's very realistic, and it smells the most that I've ever had of a fresh brewed coffee smell, without all the hazelnut, vanilla, whatever stuff in it. So I don't know if that's something you want to try, is maybe ordering a bottle of the Starbucks and see how that goes, because I'm really finding that that's working best for me. Although this fresh brewed coffee smells pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. This is wake up with the delicious aroma of freshly brewed coffee with light chocolatey overtones. This does not smell like caca coffee at all, where the vanilla hazelnut coffee had that caca coffee smell. This one does not. This is very nice. I mean, this stuff is right now is kind of light. But again, like I said, I got to cure. Cure, 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 cure. I find with Paul's stuff, the longer you cure it, the better it gets. I mean, that's just how it is. Okay, this is pumpkin caramel latte, and I have a lot of samplers for it, guys, so I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible, which is probably going to be an hour-long video. Pumpkin caramel latte. This is a rich and familiar scent of caramel provides the base for this delicious scent. Ripe pumpkins and the perfect blend of autumn spices will delight your senses, along with a touch of cream and topped with tasty pralines. Now, there is no mention of coffee in here whatsoever in that scent description. And I don't get any. This is too spicy for me. I'm sorry, I'm dropping wax all over the place. This is too spicy for me. And it's not super spicy, but I think when I cure it, it will become spicier. I definitely catch the caramel. I love pralines. I'm sorry if you see wax flying all over the place. Like it's all over my shirt. He just fills these things to the rim. It's crazy. I don't even know if I'm catching so much pumpkin. It definitely smells like autumn. Definitely. I think it's the spices that I'm just not loving. But that's, again, that's just me. No, hold on. Okay. I'm trying to put, okay, some rhyme and reason in order to this. This is, oh, no, that's a tea scent. Okay. 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 I'm trying to find the scents here. Nope. Okay. Let's look down here. What is this one? Okay, here's another vanilla hazelnut coffee. He also gave this to me in the clamshell. And again, this one I don't love. No, it definitely has that caca coffee smell. If this was me, just if it was me, I would get this out of my line. I don't know what it is about this oil, but I don't like it. I would make my own vanilla hazelnut using the fresh brewed coffee, which smelled really good, and mixing some hazelnut oil and some vanilla oil. That's what I would do, but I'm not a wax maker, so, but I'm not loving this one. This one is, like I said, has that caca coffee. I mean, it's not horrible, but again, that's just me. Not loving it. Most, like I said, a lot of people, it's weird because everyone's noses are different. And a lot of people don't even get that, when they're like, caca, like, I don't get that. I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't get it. They don't. This is a really interesting blend. This is chocolate chip brownie latte, which sounds like, hello, amazing. Excuse me, brown sugar, vanilla extract, butter, chocolate chips with our personal blend of fresh brewed coffee. This is amazing. Amazing. This smells so good. Wow. I can smell the vanilla. I can smell the chocolate. Oh my God. The butter, the buttery goodness. And then with a coffee. Now, obviously, when you blend stuff with the lattes and all that other stuff, again, the coffee is not going to be super duper duper pronounced. It's just not. But that's just how it is. Let me see. Did I do 10 of those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I should have 2 more. Okay, they're on the bottom here. Okay, gingerbread latte. The gingerbread is not my favorite, again, just because it's spicy. This is the comforting scent of home, baked gingerbread and tantalizing espresso. Your kitchen has never smelled so good. Lovely mix of sweet cake, spices, and fresh brewed coffee. A very robust scent. So robust makes me nervous. I like the robust, just not when it's robust in gingerbread. Yes, this is like I said, this definitely smells like gingerbread, but I like that. This is more of a ginger. I like that, like, creamy gingerbread. I don't know, it's hard to describe. My mom used to make gingerbread, and it wasn't kind of like in your face ginger. This is kind of really gingerbread. Spicy, not really my favorite. And the spicy kind of takes away from the coffee. Like, I don't really smell the coffee in this. But again, this stuff does need to cure. So I will, of course, come back to this and, double check it. I mean, is it something that I would not melt, this gingerbread latte? No, it's not. Again, gingerbread is just not my favorite. But of course, in a sampler, that's what you're going to get. And now we have Coffee Shop. Coffee Shop this is a set, I believe, unless he redid it. I think he had a Coffee Shop before, but he may have redone it. So this is creamy, Coffee Shop. He may have reformulated this scent because I do believe he had this before. But this is creamy top notes of creme brulee, German chocolate cake, like, hello, sugar cookie, and a touch of cinnamon buns. Now, again, cinnamon makes me nervous. The alluring complex blend winds down to a bold vanilla and, of course, fresh brewed coffee. Okay, I'm wrong. I love this. I really love this. Anything, like I said, that I smell with chocolate, hints of chocolate with coffee is always right up my alley. And this one's really nice. Do I smell the sugar cookie? Do I smell the creme brulee? Do I smell, you know, my nose can only kind of do 2 scents. And then I go, oh, that smells good. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like when you get to the 3, 4, 5, 6 notes, different notes, I don't know. My nose gets lost somewhere. It goes on a trip and it just doesn't really know what it's smelling. But this smells really good. Oh, really good. This is probably my second favorite, to be honest with you. The orange chiffon was really interesting, or orange chiffon cappuccino was really interesting, and I really like that. My wax is so cold right now. I just got it from outside. Okay, so that was the coffee samplers. So if any of that sounded negative, guys, I apologize. Like I said, the only one that smelled like the caca coffee is the vanilla hazelnut coffee. So, and he probably thought I would like it because it's stronger, and it is stronger, but it's not stronger to me in a good way. It's stronger to me in that pungent kind of, like I said, acidy, metallic-y, acidic kind of way, which, like I said, I don't know. If you could use your fresh brewed coffee, Paul, and mix that with vanilla and hazelnut, maybe that would be different. Or, like I said, try the Starbucks. Seriously, I mean, to me, that's a straight up coffee. Even though the description might say something else and there's other notes in it, to me, that smells, that's what my nose wants to smell, is that smell of, you know, opening a can and smelling it. And that's, to me, so far, Starbucks coffee, and it's super strong, and it's the closest thing that I have found as a coffee wax lover to be a straight up coffee scent. Okay, so that was the coffee sampler. So now I think we're moving on to the tea sampler. I'm not so sure. Let me check. Yep, okay. So this is Southern Sweet Tea. Southern Sweet Tea. Now, I don't drink iced tea. You know, I could do decaf, I guess, because I don't do caffeine. But I don't really drink teas. I don't really drink, don't drink tea, like iced teas. I don't drink sugary stuff. I don't drink soda, anything like that. Water, decaf coffee is kind of what I go with. That's it, you know. I know it sounds really boring, but that's it. Every once in a while, I'll have a Sprite, maybe, you know, but so Southern Sweet Tea is, oh, I'm on the bread sampler. Hold on. Hold, please. Let's move to the tea sampler. Okay. Southern Sweet Tea. Lazy Southern days on the front porch with a tall glass of ice cold sweet tea. I love iced tea scents, you guys. I love them. They have that little zing to them. They are just amazing. Oh my God, Paul, you fill your stuff so every time I do a Paul video, it's like, and this is to die for. That nice lemon tea scent. Oh my God. Love this. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh my God. Love it. I really wish I had my pen. I'm going to have to talk to Dante when he gets out of the bathroom. Okay. Is this tea? Yep. I should just open them. Okay, this is orange tea and crumpets. Orange tea and crumpets. There we go. Orange tea and crumpets. 4 o'clock and it's time for a proper tea. Black tea steeped with juicy orange and served with bakery fresh crumpets. What is a crumpet? I don't even know what a crumpet is. Obviously, it's some sort of pastry. Oh my God. Every time I breathe, there's wax everywhere. And I don't mind because it's Paul's wax. This is really nice. This is, I can definitely catch the orange and the bakery. And the bakery is kind of just like a fresh baked bread, which I love. It's not spicy at all. It's kind of like, reminds me of like a croissant. A croissant. Um, you know, just that kind of buttery, flaky bakery scent. I don't know if I'm catching a whole lot of tea, but this is an amazing scent. Amazing. Okay. So far, I'm really digging this tea sampler. I'm loving it. Okay. Let me see. Is this a tea? Yep, this is, I mean, I'm going to be removing these anyways. These little, he wraps them in little tissue paper in case the lids pop off kind of thing. They're each individually wrapped. This is raspberry lemon tea. And this is described as mouth-watering combination of tart lemons, sweet and juicy raspberries with a clean scent of tea. So I guess this isn't really an iced tea scent, but see how full he fills them? Like, they even stick to the lids. No, this is just a tea scent. Now, this is kind of like, I'm not catching really the raspberry and lemon in this. This smells very clean to me, like fresh. Like a very clean, she's like clean scent of tea and fresh scent of tea. I'm not really catching the tart lemons and the sweet juicy raspberries, which is kind of weird. But again, I will let it melt. Let it melt. I will let it cure longer and see if those come out more. So that one's a little like I said, a little on the, it's definitely a tea scent. It smells really good. It smells like tea. But okay. But to not smell the raspberry or lemon is a little weird. But okay, so white tea and ginger. And this is a wonderfully pleasant blend of delicate white tea mingled with fresh ginger. Okay, and again, I'm smelling tea and not ginger. I'm not really getting ginger, guys. I don't quite know what's going on here. It's a beautiful scent. It kind of smells like the raspberry lemon tea, to be honest with you. It's just a nice tea scent. I'm not quite sure. You guys know I'm always honest. That's just what I'm smelling. That's what my nose is smelling. But of course, again, like I let it cure. So, okay, let's see what we have next. Let me see. Okay, here is blackberry tea. Now, I love blackberries. So this fragrance smells just like a fresh cup of fruity herbal tea with tart ripened blackberries. Paul fills his stuff so much that a lot of times the lids do pop off, guys. So when I store them in my storage, I tape them. I put Scotch tape on each side just so they don't pop off. Okay, this is weird. What is this supposed to be? Blackberry tea. This definitely smells herbal. This to me would be the white tea and ginger. I'm pretty positive he did not switch the lids on these. This does not smell like blackberries at all. I definitely get like the herbal, which reminds me kind of like ginger. Oh, I hope these lids were not switched. This is to me what white tea and ginger would smell like. This is really weird. But it's definitely an herbal tea. I'm losing all this wax. It's all over my body. I don't get the blackberry in here. And like I said, it kind of smells like ginger to me. Kind of smells, but that's probably just the herbal part. Okay, so next we have, what is this one? What is this one? Honey lemon tea, which you can never go wrong with as far as I'm concerned. Love it. Honey lemon tea is a fresh scent without being too tart or too sweet. Lemon and honey are enhanced with a clean and fresh scent of black tea. This is really nice. This is definitely fresh. And I can smell the honey. I'm not so much smelling the lemon, but I can't wait to melt these. These are just gonna, like I said, I mean, you know, everyone knows cold sniff is not a really good indicator, especially with soy. Well, not especially with soy, but like with soy. I'm looking for the last tea, which is Earl Grey. Nope, I have more. There's another one. There's two more, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is Earl Grey tea. And Earl Grey tea is tea leaves which are blended with bergamot zest and sweet herbal notes to create a refined scent that is both fresh and clean. I love the smell of bergamot. Okay. I'm getting fresh and clean, but I'm not really getting the herbal notes. And I'm not getting the bergamot zest. Like I said, I'm not going to say it again. Like I said, this stuff has to cure, but I and what's funny is I love tea samplers. I love them, but then on the other hand, they're kind of a little hard because they tend to be lighter scents. So it's kind of hard to tell until you plop the sucker in your warmer. It is really hard to, tell if, what they smell like. This is peach iced tea. Again, I'm sure this is another one I'm going to love. It's going to be one of my favorites. But because Paul, I'm going to have to put my fave, my little F's or N's or whatever's question marks on the bottom because he put the nice tape on the top of this to make it smooth, and then now I can't write on his labels, which I normally do. But this is peach iced tea, fresh and clean tea with fruity notes of juicy peaches. Now this is really nice. I could definitely smell peach, and peach to me is hard on my nose. Like I really normally cannot smell peach. So this is really nice. Does not have as much of an iced tea note to it as the Southern Sweet Tea. The Southern Sweet Tea is straight up iced tea. Like, oh my God, you cannot mistake it whatsoever. This does not have as much of that iced tea scent, but it's fresh and clean, definitely. And I can smell the juicy peaches. So it's really, really nice. Wish it was a little more iced tea smelling, because there's definitely a difference, you guys, between iced tea and regular tea scents. So, and then I think there's one more, if I can find it here. Oh, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Cranberry ginger tea. I love cranberry too. Black tea leaves are infused with sparkling cranberries and freshly sliced ginger with hints of nutmeg and allspice. Now, I think this one might be a little too spicy for me, just from the scent description. But cranberry ginger tea. And have you guys been noticing like how all his labels are color coordinated? Like, I love it. So instead of color coordinating his wax, he color coordinates his labels. I love it. Okay, I take it back. I love this. I can totally smell the cranberry. There's a little bit of ginger, that little kind of zing, but really not too much. And it smells like tea. Oh, it's really good. This is probably like my number 3. I'm gonna have to smell these all again because I have to label them, but I don't have a Sharpie on me. Okay, so that was the tea scents, you guys. If I missed any, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did miss one. Okay, there should be 10, right? What am I missing here? Hopefully this is it. Yes, chamomile tea. How could you skip chamomile tea? Chamomile tea. There we go. Okay, a gentle and soothing, sophisticated fragrance smells just like chamomile flower with a hint of tea. And this is very nice. This definitely smells like chamomile flower. That's what it smells like. It's very soothing. It's very spa-like. It's very gentle, but I don't mean spa like perfumey. I mean more spa like botanical, clean kind of smell. Not clean like laundry. Just kind of really green and nice. Not sure I smell tea, but this is a really, really nice, relaxing scent. This would be a nice bedroom scent, or if you want to take a bath. You know what I mean? This would be really, really nice. Okay, so those are those 10. Okay, I don't know where I'm going to put all these here. Okay, so that was the tea sampler. I know, guys, I'm already up to 49 minutes. I'm sorry. Everyone says to me, can you, like, make your video shorter? No, now you guys know why it's impossible. I just can't do it. I want to give everybody, all my subbies, as much information as possible. And sometimes, you know, like I said, that takes longer. So, you know, I took a poll and people, for the most part, were like, keep it the way it is. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing Chris because that's all I can do, right? I can't do anybody else. Okay, so this is in the Earthy sampler. And oh my God, he's so funny. He cracks me up. And I'll tell you why. And I know I'm going to mispronounce this, but this is beeswax and propolis. Okay? And then on the bottom, it says, what is propolis? Right? Because people are going to go, what the heck is propolis? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you. Propolis is a resinous mixture that honeybees collect from tea buds, sap flows, and other botanical sources. It is used as a sealant for unwanted open spaces in the hive. Oh, so when you see a beehive and you see the stuff that's like, you know, closed up, that's what, oh my God, that's so cool. So that's propolis being used. While larger spaces are usually filled with beeswax. So approximately, propolis is used for small gaps, approximately 6 millimeters or less, while larger spaces are usually filled with beeswax. Its color varies depending on its botanical source, the most common being dark brown. That is so interesting, Paul. See, and I would have said, come on, Paul, what's propolis? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but that is so interesting. Wow. He always amazes me. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to get less wax. I'm getting more wax. Ooh. Wow. Okay. This is amazing. This is, okay, I'll tell you what this reminds me of. Beeswax, which gives you that kind of honey, you know, that honey note. And then this propolis, oh, sweet and earthy. It smells earthy. That's what I was just going to say. It smells kind of woodsy, like, oh my God. Yeah, it smells kind of like honey and woodsy, but this is really interesting, you guys. This is really even hard to describe. It's definitely woodsy, earthy, but sweet from the honey. Oh my God, I love this. This is blowing me out of the water. This really is. And Paul has overflown these cups once again because I'm making a mess here. Wow. Beeswax and propolis, you guys. Like, if you guys get an Earthy sampler, I know most of you probably, I ordered 2, I think. I don't remember. No, maybe I only ordered 1. I was going to order 2. But I didn't. I didn't want to be greedy. I would have ordered 2, except then there were the other samplers that I wanted. This is amazing, you guys. This is a really, really interesting scent. It's really hard to describe, but it is really good. Okay, let me see what is next here. Hopefully this is still... Okay, Earth and Oak. Hello? Love. I know I'm going to love this whole sampler. This is bourbon vanilla liqueur aged in an old oak barrel, embodied by cedar and patchouli, softened by amber and touch of sandalwood. Love. Wow. This is really good. This is a woodsy. I can definitely smell the vanilla. It's vanilla and woodsy. I wouldn't like say I get a whole lot of patchouli. Amber I do get because amber is kind of sweet. Sandalwood is kind of powdery to me. I mean I love it, but it's kind of a little powdery. I really love this one too. I love it. Oh my God, it's so good. This is kind of like a sweet woodsy. That's what it reminds me of. Earth and Oak. Really good. Okay, Egyptian Amber. I love anything amber. Egyptian Amber is different than other ambers. This is a rich base of vanilla, musk, and sandalwood, well balanced by lively top notes of jasmine, lavender, and orange. Now, you notice in that scent description, there is no amber. Like, I really don't get that. That kind of bothers me. Like I said, I know a lot of times these are fragrance oil, you know, what you call it, but I don't know. I love amber resin. I burn it all the time with my little charcoal discs. I love it. This is really nice. Would I say it smells like amber? It certainly doesn't smell like straight up amber resin, that's for sure. But this is a really nice scent. It's very clean and refreshing. It definitely catches sandalwood, which has a powdery note to it. It's really nice. It is really nice. Again, I don't know if I would definitely call it an amber, but it's nice. And again, you're not going to smell all these notes because they just kind of mix together to form this wonderful scent. This is really, really nice. I wish it was a little more ambery, but again, there's Egyptian amber. There's different kinds of ambers. So, and I know different kinds of amber fragrance oils. So I know that it gets, gets a little different. I mean, it gets a little, okay, as far as ambers go, I'm not always going to smell exactly what I think I'm going to smell. Let's put it that way. Okay, so this is oak moss and sage. Again, like, hello. A sensational and very sensual unisex fragrance that is clean and fresh with wonderful woodsy tones. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. If I could get this in a cologne, I would make my boyfriend wear this all the time. I'm always burning sage leaf. I'm always burning sage. Oh my God. Love this. Love it. Like I said, if I could get this for my boyfriend in a cologne, I would. It's woodsy, but it's mostly fresh, but it's very, like it says, sensual. It really is. To me, it's super sensual. It's kind of, oh, it's really good. Really good. Okay, so here's raspberry patchouli. Now, did he give me? No, that one was patchouli passion. Raspberry patchouli is a blend of fruity raspberry on a bed of woody patchouli leaves. Super good. Super good. Like I said, I'm sorry, you guys. It smells like raspberry, but it smells like patchouli, but mix them together, and it's just, it softens the patchouli. I don't know. I love it. I love it. I could mix patchouli with anything. Love it. I'm sorry, excuse me for all the wax all over my shirt. Okay, next is Patchouli Passion, which we had already done. A blend of patchouli leaves, sandalwood, agave nectar, orange blossoms, and a hint of neroli. So we already did this one, so I'm not going to do it again because he did give it to me in the, what you call it? I'm going to sniff it again. What am I talking about? Love it. Love this. This is definitely one of my favorites. Absolutely. This Patchouli Passion is by far one of my favorites. Like, if you're afraid of patchoulis, guys, like, seriously, if you have not gotten an Earthy sampler from him and you are afraid of them, please get one because there is no need to be afraid. Let's see what's next here. Driftwood. Driftwood is a woody, earthy mix of vanilla and sandalwood, warmed with musk and a touch of patchouli for calm and balance. Oh, this is good. On first, I smell vanilla, definitely. But I can smell the patchouli in there too. And the musk. And the sandalwood, which kind of makes it like a sweeter. This is really nice. This is like a sweet woodsy. Oh my God, it's so good. Love it. Love it. I don't think there's one yet that I don't like in this Earthy sampler. That beeswax in propolis was like, that was so cool. I'm going to have to get more of that. That was amazing. This is blackberry frankincense. I love frankincense and myrrh, you guys. I love it. Again, I'm probably in the minority. I know with all these were earthies, but top notes of blackberry and lemon with mid notes of fresh ozone and frankincense on a dry base of amber and light musks. I definitely smell the blackberries and the lemon. That's for sure. Um, the frankincense in here is really gives it a oh my god, like a zip to it. It's, oh my god, it's really good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's kind of hard, like I said, kind of hard to describe, but it's really good. It is a fruity, earthy scent, which to me, fruity earthy is amazing. Okay, this is oak leaves and acorns. And this is described as rustic pine, wild violets, and fall leaves are the center of this intriguing scent. Because there's pine in there, I probably will not like this one. You know what? I do like it. The wild violet smells are really nice. It's a floral that I can do. I'm not getting a ton of pine, so you know maybe when I melt it, the problem with pine is it makes my eyes water. It's really hard for me to melt. Wow, this is really nice. This would also make a really nice perfume. Yeah. I mean, like I said, the pine is not overpowering. There's a hint of it in there. The wild violet is really beautiful, and then the fall leaves is just, it's really, really nice. Oh my God, Paul, I have stuff. I have wax all over the place, and I have another sampler to go. This is crazy. Okay, this is currant in sandalwood. And this is wild currant and sandalwood. Wild currant juices are complemented with warming accords of ripened fig, love fig, and sandalwood. This is really nice. I'm not, like I said, sandalwood tends to be kind of, it says in sweet sandalwood. I'm definitely getting the currant. This is fruity with a woodsy background. It's really, really nice. I'm not getting a lot of powdery, which is good because sandalwood can be really powdery for people. But the currant is really just complementing that really, really well. Oh my God. Not one in this earth sampler did I not love. I really loved them. I loved them all. I really did. So good. Okay, so that was the earthy sampler. Next we have, so we did them all. The last one is the bread sampler. And I know you guys, I'm sorry there's so many here. I apologize profusely, but Chris went a little overboard. Okay, so blueberry bread. Blueberry bread, fresh baked bread, bursting with sun-ripened blueberries. I love fresh baked bread scents mixed with any kind of fruit. Like, love it. This is no exception. This is amazing. Oh my God, this is a fave. Love it. Love it. Blueberry bread, strawberry bread, whatever, give it to me. I love it. It's amazing. I'm going to start putting these back in here now that I'm at the bottom. Love that blueberry bread. Oh my God. Nice fresh blueberry too. Not like a syrupy blueberry. Really nice. Ice cream scoop bread, not my favorite. Gonna tell you right off. I find this to be a mixer scent. Don't love it. A scrumptious dessert confection of buttercream. That's probably why. I'm not a big buttercream person. Vanilla, ice cream, and crushed almonds. Hints of chocolate cookie dough add a rich undertone. Yeah, all I smell is buttercream. And I'm not a huge fan. But that's just me. I'm not a big ice cream scoop bread fan. You know, I find when you use it in mixers, it kind of dumbs down scents. So, not my favorite. Oh my God. Paul, you're gonna have to stop filling your stuff so much because your lids will not stay on. Your wax is full to the top. Like it won't do it. You gotta stop doing this because this is crazy. Zucchini bread. Classic zucchini bread. Classic sweet bread and spices of cinnamon, sugar, and nutmeg are blended with garden fresh zucchini to craft this yummy homemade treat. Okay, I love this. I'm going to tell you why I love this, okay? This is a sweet zucchini, but it's not an artificial zucchini. This smells just like zucchini. Slice up a zucchini and sniff it. Like, oh my God. Like, you know, before it's cooked, just a fresh zucchini. Slice it, peel it, and smell. And this is what it smells like. Oh my God, it's so good. Love it. I love it. I am so sick of zucchini bread from other vendors, but this is amazing because it's absolute fresh zucchini. Like, I love it. This is fresh baked bread, which is heavenly scented with fresh baked notes of crusty, freshly baked bread slathered with newly churned sweet creamery butter. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I get the notes of crust. I don't get a whole lot. But again, fresh baked bread. Are you gonna get a whole lot? Probably not. But this one, like I said, I could mix it with so many different things. I could mix it with some of the coffee scents. Coffee fresh baked bread to me would be to die for. So I think I might do that fresh brewed with this. Oh my God, that would be so good. A coffee bread, like hello. Awesome. Okay, this is lemon poppy seed bread. This is lemon poppy seed bread. A blend of lemon, vanilla, and fresh baked bread. Like I said, I could just, yeah, amazing. This lemon really kicks. It really kicks. But you can definitely smell the vanilla in there and the bread too. Oh my God, so good. I love my bread scents. I love them. And like I said, not so much the zucchini, although his is to die for, I have to tell you. But you know, not the gingerbreads, not the whatever, just the breads. Just give me a bread and mix it with stuff, and I'm good to go. Sorry, I'm falling apart here. Look what Paul's doing to me. I got wax all over me. Um, Sweet Southern cornbread. Like, I'm gonna love this because I love cornbread. He knows I do. Um, Southern style cornbread at its finest, just like Grandma used to make. Yeah, I love cornbread. I love cornbread scents. I love cornbread scents. He has one of the best cornbread scents. I love it. It's not overly sweet. I mean, it's sweet, but it's not like, I don't know, some cornbreads are just, I don't know. This is perfect. Like, you can smell the corn. Like, I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And you already notice a lot of times when I'm loving things, I'm looking at my face and it looks like I have an ew face on, and I don't. I'm just stressing how much I love it. I don't know. Okay, I know, I'm weird. Okay, strawberry bread again. Same as the blueberry bread. One of my favorites. I know I will love this one. Fresh, juicy strawberries blended with a tiny hint of spice, rich, creamy, sweet vanilla, and a heaping helping of bakery goodness. Okay, don't love this one as much as the blueberry bread. I'm not getting as much bread. I really wish it was just strawberry and fresh baked bread. I love it. It's a beautiful strawberry. I think the vanilla is dumbing it down. You know what I mean? Like, just not giving me that. I think the vanilla is kind of covering up the bread. So that one is not. I'm not gonna say I love it. The strawberry is straight on really good. But it's just not as much of a bread scent to me. I love the blueberry much better. The blueberry bread is amazing. And here's wild berry bread. Love wild berry scents. Creamy taste of berries and mousse with the fresh out of the oven. Oh, this is a zucchini bread. So this is kind of wild berry mousse and zucchini bread. And this is really nice. I definitely catch the zucchini bread. I'm not catching a lot of wild berry right now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm definitely catching the zucchini bread. It's a nice scent altogether, and do I wish it was berrier? Berrier? Yes, I do. Okay, I only have a couple more here, guys. Honey gingerbread. An appealing mix of ginger, clove, cardamom, cinnamon, and nutmeg blends with citrusy and bakery cake-like notes. Sweet vanilla and smooth golden honey balances the finish. I don't know about this one. Yeah, this one's not for me. Too spicy. Between the ginger and the cinnamon and all that stuff, way too spicy for me. If you love spicy and everything, this is definitely for you. This is not for me. But there are others that I will pass on that will enjoy it. Next is pumpkin cornbread. Now, I'm not a big pumpkin fan, but usually you mix something with cornbread and I'm going to love it. Again, I'm getting a little nervous because this is an appealing mix of clove, cardamom, ginger, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Here we go again, that mixture of those, spices with a strong and true scent of pumpkin, a background of buttery vanilla, and sweet caramel is the finishing touch of this perfectly blended scent. Okay, this is nice. I definitely smell the buttery background. I can smell the true pumpkin scent. This is a really nice pumpkin scent, by the way, because I don't like pumpkin. This is nice. And I can catch the cornbread. Not too much spice. So that is really good. I was kind of surprised because I was kind of like, oh, I don't think I'm going to like it. Okay, so out of these 4 samplers, my favorite would have to be the Earthy. Absolutely, 100%. Hands down. Earthy was my favorite. Some of these breads, the blueberry bread was out of this world. The sweet southern cornbread, out of this world. Earthy sampler, loved everything. Coffee sampler, coffee shop was amazing. Really suggest, Paul, again, Starbucks coffee. Find it. Try it. Send me some. I'll try it. I really think that's going to get rid of your whole caca coffee smell kind of thing that I'm talking about. Orange chiffon cappuccino, really cool. Loved that. Your fresh brewed coffee actually is not bad. Side note, it's not that bad. I think Starbucks coffee would be even better because it's stronger, but really not bad. The only one I didn't really like that much was the vanilla hazelnut coffee. Didn't like that at all. That's got the caca coffee. But out of that whole sampler, for only one to have the caca coffee smell was pretty good. Like really good. And that chocolate chip brownie actually latte was really good too. That was interesting. Tea sampler. Okay, Southern sweet tea, hands down, awesome. Orange tea and crumpets, amazing. Oh my god. Like so many of them were really good. Some of them were very herbal. But the sweet southern sweet tea, guys, like get it in a loaf. Like I want it in a loaf of, I really do. Like a loaf mixed with something else, like mixed with, I don't know, grapefruit or something. But so those are my samplers, guys. An hour and 13 minutes later. I'm so sorry, Paul. I love you. I will call you soon. I promise. Things have been crazy. Please, guys, 4 more days to enter. This is some of what you can get. And you know what? Did you see all that? It took an hour and 14 minutes. This was only a medium flat rate box, guys. Stuffed full. Okay, he's going to have a large flat rate box stuffed full of goodies. So please get in on this. I love you, Paul. You take care. I will call you soon, darling. I promise. I know it's been crazy. I just want us to have time where I can talk, where there's no interruptions. So I will talk to you soon. Take care.